Hello, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy. Into the volcano we go. Now, or at least I think in the volcano we go. I didn't even check. Okay, yeah, we're set. We're good. All set. All set. Okay. If you got epilepsy, you might not want to watch, like, most of this episode. That would be why. Now the rest of this place isn't exactly going to be a cakewalk, but the main treasures have been obtained. There's going to be some really good treasure later on, but like it's so deep down, you know, I'm not going to like do another separate run just to get it. That would be ridiculous. So we're pressing on to the end today. If I can remember my way through here, anyway. I think I want to go down to the right. I don't think there's any treasure on this floor, if I remember right. I could be remembering wrong, though. Oh, a Cerberus, that's new. Got a very, very wimpy Scorch attack. Let's see, Toka has the heal staff, right? Yeah, okay. So if Toka can get a heal off, we'll get some HP back. But he probably... Oh, he did. Sweet. See, it's not much, but it makes up for getting him with the Scorch, right? So, it adds up over time if you do that enough. If you get into enough encounters where whatever you're fighting is not really that threatening. Lots of lava. Delicious. I don't think I've ever seen this formation. Oh, that was thoroughly annoying. Oh, I got an upstairs case. I want to say there's no treasure on this floor either. That we need to go down and to the left. I'll know if I miss anything. This floor has treasure. And another grade W. Whoa! Oh, soft potion. That's welcome. More money's always good. You won't really need it with this party configuration, but if you were rocking like 3 out of 4 mages or something, you definitely want it. Okay. Ooh, a red Hydra. Oh, that's a little bit more significant than I remember it being. Ouch. Take a second here to heal up some. A lot of money. Another ice sword. Alright. Okay, so it looks like, well, yeah, it looks like the silver axe is just never gonna get used. But that's okay. flame shield. We'll balance out the fighters and give that to Toka. Yeah, makes his... Man, maybe I should be having... I think the flame shield gives resilience to flame. Not 100% sure. I don't remember if it's opposite or same element in this one. No. Ooh, an Agama. These things have a really weak fire, breath, or cremate attack as well, so they're the perfect, like... Okay, let me demonstrate something, I guess. There's no defense option in Final Fantasy 1. But you can always just use items that don't actually do anything to have people do nothing. If you want to, like, just sit here and try to, you know, buff your HP up with just the heal staff and hope that it, like, does physical attacks or it's really, really wimpy fire breath. Either is good. If it attacked the fighters, it won't damage them, and if it, you know, does its fire breath, like, its fire breath does, like 10 damage, if that. Stop hitting Carl! I'm starting to think the third slot in the party is bugged. It's bugged in the second Final Fantasy, I know that much. A lot of money drops in here. Let me think. I think there's 2 drops. This is the final floor, and there's 2 drops we want here. Well, I said drops, but I mean actual treasure. Also, there's some treasure boxes down here that share location with earlier treasure boxes in the dungeon. But I don't know which treasure boxes those are, and I assume that they're money drops. Now we're about to get into a really nasty, guaranteed encounter here. Red D. Red Dragon, and it has insanely nasty fire breath, so hopefully anti-fire gets off first before we kill it. Either is acceptable. That's also acceptable. That's less damage than its fire breath would have done. Okay, cool. You can actually run into 2 of those, up to 2 of those on this tile, and if they do their fire breath before you get to move, it's likely that one of your lower HP characters will just die right off the bat. Oh, okay. Since I know what this is, I can just throw away some stuff. I'm just gonna throw away the iron armor. It's flame mail. And boy howdy is it good. Way less evasion penalty than iron armor, and radically more absorb he gained 9 absorb out of that. I think. Maybe 10. Something like that. Either way, he's made out of bricks now. I assume in a randomizer run it would really pay to remember where that there are extra treasure chests on this floor. Now, if we want to just go and fight the Fiend of Fire, they're in the southwest corner. But I'm pretty sure in the southeast corner there is an actual treasure box. I could be absolutely wrong, though. It's been quite a while since I did this. If it winds up being a waste of time, I'm sorry. Ooh! Aww. I did break 300 HP, though. That's good. Yeah, there is a treasure box. But was there anything in it? Oh. Well, that would be one of the treasure boxes I'm talking about. I don't know why that one isn't memorable to me, though. Alright! Everything that a growing boy needs. Okay. Okay, so we want to heal up some more. We'll save 1 cure 2 for anti-fire, I guess. And beyond that, it's actually kind of funny. The elemental fiends in this game, they aren't really weak to their opposing elements, and most of the time, I mean, I think they all do have the ability to, like, breathe fire, or cast fire too, or cast, you know, like, whatever spell is associated with their element. But for the most part, they're actually all incredibly powerful physically, except for Lich. And so their physical attack is something to watch out for. And with this one, that's the case too. Is it you, the tinder that defeated the fiend of the earth and disturbed my sleep? I, Kari, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames. Hey look, 8-bit titties. And she's got 6 arms, and I've always interpreted it as a snake body, and so did all the rest of the later entries in the series. But pretty much identically to Lich, we just want to go ahead and start buffing people with fast and kill her quickly, because she does big damage with mini hits. Nice crit token. Carl and Toka just both getting crits. That's excellent. Let's see. Excellent! I love when the buffs go off in order. Well, it wasn't a crit, but she's gone. Hoo-yah! Oh, it only took like 20 minutes. How about that? See, that treasure room last time took that long. Like, dam, you know? So now we'll go on back to Crescent Lake. Maybe we'll run into something we haven't seen, but I doubt it. This is fine. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know what's interesting is that with a canoe, you notice we always have it, like, we don't leave it on the banks, right? Once you have the canoe, you're just carrying it everywhere. Which I suppose is no different than being able to carry houses in our inventory, but it's kind of funny. You know, it's like, you know, imagine like 4 strong warriors just carrying a canoe for the rest of the game, like, yeah, getting our workout in. We've got a ton of money now. So I'm going to stop back in and fill up our heal potions. Maybe buy a few more softs or something. Definitely grab another few houses. Excellent, excellent. And we want to sell some stuff because, like, our inventory is really getting overburdened. Let's see. Yeah, these silver shields, they can go. And that's all we can really sell for right now. I mean, I'll just drop the cap or gloves if I need to, and let's see. I suppose I could buy him something in exchange for that, or I could just hold out, because we're gonna get some other stuff, so kind of whatever. I don't think the Red Mage can actually learn any level 6 magic. I think he has to be promoted for that. Yeah, he can't learn that. Let's see. What about the Black Mage? I don't even think he has a spell charge for it yet. So yeah, he's not. It kind of doesn't matter, but like, yeah, that's also a thing. And I've been putting this off for a while, but let's go ahead and sell a lot of these excess weapons that we no longer need. I mean, we didn't need most of these, honestly, but just saying. It's a little bit sad selling all of it, though, because I like so much of it. Like, so much of it is cool, or, you know, whatever. But, yeah. Anyway, this guy's awake now. You can tell I get... Wait, was his sprite moving before? Not sure. For 10 years, I probed the floater. Canoe north to the ice cave. So wait, do we have his canoe or something? Did, like, the wise men take his canoe and, like, yeah, we're requisitioning this, So I guess he knows where the floater is. Okay, I probably already did that, but that's so I don't have to, just in case. Now, he said canoe north, right? So your first instinct might be to jump back into this lake and canoe on into the river. But we actually need to go somewhere else. And let's see, B select. Does the map show us where our ship is? Because I can't remember where I parked the damn thing. Monsters have started to run from us. I'm keeping this one in. Holy shit. I hardly ever see that happen. Once you reach a certain level, all monsters in this game actually have a fear stat. And once you reach a certain level, they will have a chance to run from you. The greater the discrepancy between that fear value and your level, the more likely they are to run. I believe all bosses have a fear value of 255, so they can't run. Okay, so actually want to come up to this river and canoe, because if you canoe from Crescent Lake, you won't actually be able to get up to this segment. I think we go up here. No, I was wrong. It's definitely kind of like a maze. There we go, that's where we're trying to get to. He said the ice cave. That's the ice cave. And it is the most difficult dungeon in this entire game. And one of the reasons I wanted to go to the castle, the ordeal, and then the volcano, and then here, instead of to the ice cave, then to castle, to the volcano, then the castle ordeals, or any other order, is because I wanted to gain levels so that our HP would hopefully get to 300 or more. And later, you won't really get to see why, but later, I'll explain why. So, anywho, we've saved it. And we're going in. And let me tell you right now, I have never gotten through this dungeon without having to reset the game, or without some party member getting killed. It is a son of a bitch of a dungeon. It's got happy music. It's got happy music. If you thought this was the Dwarf Cave Part 2, though, you're in for a rude awakening. Although this is kind of interesting. I've never run into wizards this many times in a row. This is actually, like, these encounters that we're getting into are actually about as tame as the encounters in here get. There's like one other variation of encounter in here that's slightly more tame. Trust me, this place is awful. And you will see it sooner or later. Maybe I should do more commentary in combat and keep all of the encounters in here in, just so you can see what I'm running into. I mean, any of the dangerous things are going to be completely new. I just wasted a cure. Okay, so this room has 3 treasure chests, and what is that? 3, 6, 7, 11, 14 holes. you can see that we can get to the treasure chest on the left and the treasure chest on the right, but if we try to get to the treasure chest in the center, we're going to fall in one of these holes. I'm just going to tell you, the treasure chest on the right has a cloth shirt in it. A 1 defense, you can buy it in Corneria, cloth shirt. It is guarded by one of the nastiest monster formations in this entire dungeon, and I am not going to go over there and get it because it will likely result in a death. So, I'm sorry, but no. And here we get a flame sword. And the flame sword is worse than the ice sword. But, we're actually at a cusp level. If we give the ice sword to Fire, then he should be able to do 3 physical hits. Yep, 64%. We now have every fighter in the party doing 3 or more hits. It's beautiful. Jump in a hole. And every time you fall in the hole in that room, you wind up in this room. And in this room, every single time, there's a guaranteed encounter of 9 undead. They can all paralyze you. Still actually one of the more tame encounters in here, though. Especially if you have the Zeus gauntlets. Or any, you know, mass AoE that, like, harm 2 or fire 2. Yay! Okay, so this room is kind of a bastard. Okay? It's a bastard in 2 ways. Well, actually, just in 1 way. Well, no, okay, 2 ways, 2 ways. So, there's 2 treasure chests. You step onto this one, guaranteed a fight with frost dragons. Okay, and this is going to likely result in a reset because they got. Okay, wait, we might be able to salvage this. This might go okay. This might go okay. Or it might not. Fuck. Oh no. Okay, we'll play the battle out to its conclusion, but this is gonna be a reset. Like, see, look, half the party is dead in 1 encounter. 1 encounter, it's guaranteed. And what we want out of here is this ice mail, which is basically, it's the ice equivalent of the flame mail. But now, of course, I've got to reset it. And in here is some silver gauntlets. So you get to see that. But, yeah, I'm just going to reset it, 2 deaths, and add to the reset counter. And in we go again! Welcome to hell. No, I mean it. Welcome to hell. Look at this formation. 5 cockatrices. No. Just attack the cocks. Okay. Please, somebody go. Somebody, thank you. Game insults me when the Zeus gauntlets roll a 35 on their damage on a cockatrice that only has 46 HP. But yeah, literally with the ice cave, this formation is actually really common. You can walk into the ice cave and instantly game over. I heard in China, Chinese players of Final Fantasy refer to White Mage as Milk Mage, or Milk, like Milk Mom, or something. Kind of interesting. If you did a composition with no mages at all, I would highly recommend going to the Castle of the Ordeal before you come here so that you can get the Zeus Gauntlets. Oh hey look, it's a new formation, Frost Giants. And more importantly, Frost Wolves. Frost Wolves have a nasty Ice Breath attack. You can run up into up to 5 of them, I think? At least in here. Maybe 6. And theoretically, they're both, you know, like a 9 spot. They don't have that much HP, and they're weak to fire. But you get ambushed by 6 Frost Wolves, and they all breathe ice on you, then you're dead. Like, it would not be inaccurate to call this cave the Death Cave. Got the thing again. Also, as far as the Flamesword stats go, it's like slightly weaker. Yeah, it's 3 points weaker than the Ice Sword with 5 less hit. So it's got the same hit percentage as the Giant Sword, but it's got more damage. It's the first sword in the game that has a higher damage rating than a Silver Sword. And if its elemental property worked like it was supposed to, it would be insanely useful in here every time you ran into frost monsters. Unfortunately, it don't. So. If you're wondering if this place is like an absolute nightmare, an all-thief playthrough, it's really not that much different. Oh my... well, we actually ran into these guys already in the Castle of the Ordeal, so I guess they're not new. But, like, I'm still gonna show it because they have Death Touch, and we might be resetting it from this encounter alone. Unusual to run into just 2 of them. Normally, there's no less than 3. Okay, so we want to beef up our HP again, because you saw that we could run into 2 Frost Ds, and if they ambush us, then we're fucked. Okay, they didn't ambush us this time, and the game still gave us 2, though. The game was still like, yeah, I'm not taking it easy on you, though. Get fucked, player. This is the Ice Cave. Although, honestly, them both using physical attacks is the game taking it easy on me. I'll take it, I'll take it. Holy shit. Just kill them, please. Okay. Whew. Okay, and we will not be stepping to the left. We will not be collecting the Silver Gauntlets, because the Silver Gauntlets are worthless. And yeah, but now we got really good armor on both our fighters. We'll find an ice shield in here if we don't die. Don't have to worry about Tamir too much. Let's see, I think it's down and to the left for more treasure. Yeah. Now there's nothing worthwhile in here, it's all money. So if you're having a hard time with this place, you know, don't come in here. And the only reason I'm coming in here is to show you where the treasure is. Like, if I die in here, I won't be collecting this treasure again. Holy fuck. This is a guaranteed thing. I'm gonna use Fire 2 on him. Man, Lightning 2 from the Zeus Gauntlets isn't gonna kill a single one. Oh man, that's bad. Their resistance is neutral to thing. Oh, that wasn't too bad. But that was low rolls. Especially on Fire and Carl. Yep, ouch. Jeez. The frost damage from them is doing a lot less damage on Demir and Doka because they have... I guess because they both have fire equipment on, and that reduces the opposite element or whatever. Phew. Oh look, a pathetic amount of money. Oh look, a not pathetic amount of money. Oh look, decent amount of money. Oh look, it's all money. If you have an all-mage comp, or like anything with two or more mages, this room is worthwhile because of how expensive spells get. But for me, like, almost all of the best gear for this party, it just comes from the dungeons themselves. Like, there's not gonna be any reason to buy pretty much any more weapons and armor at all, ever. The only thing we'll be spending money on is restorative items and houses, cabins. We'll save Fire 2. There's no boss to this. Well, actually there is, but it's not like a fiend or anything. It's not like such a monumental challenge that we need to save fast for it or anything. Especially not with this composition. But, yeah. Not that Ice 2's not gonna do dick to these things. That was pretty much a waste of a spell. Oh well. Okay, well, could be worse. We could be fighting 3 mages. Oh, level ups. Excellent. Oh, beautiful. That means Carl will be due for one shortly. Oh look, 1 heal potion. Well, as H.C. Bailey likes to say, it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. A lot of money? Okay, sure, why not? Those stairs up there actually lead out of the ice cave. Okay, this is probably actually the most tame encounter you can get into in here. These are the same red bones from the marsh cave, but now it's nothing but red bones. They got decent HP and attack power, but they're not really anything to write home about. But yeah, those stairs up in the right-hand corner, they lead out of the ice cave. But note, we have not gotten what we have come here for. And if it's your first time in this game, going into this cave, and, you know, you don't know any better, or you don't know that, you know, you're supposed to get the floater here, then you might leave the cave and then get confused as to why you can't progress with the rest of the game. Really, really honestly, a dick move. But alright, we got an ice shield. Guess who gets that? It'll be Tamir! Shazam! Alright. Okay, so be careful. And now there's gonna be a guaranteed encounter on that tile. And, fortunately for us, all of our party members have 300 HP or more. Now this monster is actually a beholder. In the original Japanese version of this game, its sprite is actually a beholder. They literally altered its sprite, completely changed its sprite for the US localization and changed its name. Because despite the fact that this game basically stole Dungeons & Dragons' entire bestiary, enough of the bestiary, you know, is stuff that Dungeons & Dragons can't actually claim as being original to its, you know, its intellectual property. The Beholder is an exception, and so they had to change it. It has fairly low HP, but really high defense, really high magic resistance, and it does instant death spells. And one such instant death spell, it scans your HP, basically. Oh, but it's dead. Yay! XXXX. If you have less than 300 HP, it instantly kills you no matter what. Yeah. Now what does it do? A mysterious rock. Gee, thanks. Okay, so our luck actually hasn't been that bad. One reset and 2 deaths so far. I'm golden, right? If anyone dies at this point, we're just gonna let them stay dead and try to get back to town, because like we've done everything there is to do in this cave. Okay. There's one encounter we haven't had yet, and I don't want to have it. It's a monster called a mage, and they look exactly like a gray version of Astos. They're basically dark elves. They can do Lit 3, they can do Rub, they can do XXXX, they can paralyze you, they got Death Touch, the works. And it's just awful. Although this could be equally awful. Okay. Okay. Good, we're Gucci. Alright, Carl, Zeus got him. Yeah! Oh no. It lived. Oh yeah. Okay. Good. Or you could just run from those. That's actually what most people recommend that you do, that you don't try to fight through here, that you run. But, like I said, I ain't about running unless I absolutely have to, or if I want to try to keep people from falling behind. Monster strike first? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, we're almost out of here. Oh, don't you dare, game. Don't you dare. Fuck you, you're getting a Fire 3 for your birthday. Come on, do the Fire 3. Do the fire 3, come on. Come on! Ooh, thank God, look, it's pink. Strongest fire spell, pink. And beautiful. Sorry, Carl. But we do have soft potions, so he doesn't have to necessarily get fucked. Oh, come on, we're almost there. Excellent. Alright. Yeah! No mages. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna use a house and a cabin. And then we're gonna fuck off back to town. Holy shit. You know, just one reset isn't that bad. It could have been much worse. I've had nights where when I get to the ice cave playing this game, it's a total buzzkill and wastes my entire night because like I'll try to be getting through it and I'll try to be getting through it and I'll try to be getting through it, and I just can't. We might have made it through in one thing if that fucking surprise attack hadn't happened by the double frost dragon. Oh dear God. My body feels like it was just in a stressful situation because it was. Now, I'm not sure if there's an NPC that tells you what to do with the floater, so I'm just actually gonna see if one of them will tell us what to do with the floater. Maybe that guy that was looking for it? Nope, he just tells you where to go get it. Or the floater, I mean the same thing he said before. Yes, we can do it. The question is, do we want to do it? Well, I mean, we've been through the ice cave, so of course we want to do it, but... Yeah, okay, tell me where to use the floater. One of you assholes, tell me new information. Not a single damn one of these wise old assholes gave me new information. But, luckily, I know where we're supposed to go use the floater. I just don't know how you're supposed to know where to go use the floater. So, this desert, and In the southeastern corner of the world. That desert. The only real desert on this entire landmass, other than that, like, little two-line, like, six cubes of desert over near Matoya's cave. This desert is where we're going to, because it's the only desert we can actually, well, I think it's the only desert we can actually get to. Let's see. Now, I guess we could get to that very northern desert on the ball sack of the peninsula that has the you know, Castle the Ordeal, but there wouldn't be any reason for us to go there, because that's the wrong desert. Anyway, we walk into this desert, and we use the floater. For some fucking reason, somehow, this airship was in the desert. And now we will never use our sailing ship ever again. Anything in this music? It's pretty cool, huh? I should be happy. Like, that was actually a pretty, like, for me anyway, that was a quick and easy way through the ice cave. And we're gonna try to go up to this town here because it has an NPC in it that will actually tell us something that we want to hear. Look at that, new enemy, a wyvern. You can actually run into these over on the continent with the Castle of the Ordeal as well. Okay, so we got a town. We got a town. I mean, yeah, it is nice to have legs. Underhill, the caravan master, had something very strange, huh? Oxy ale? Hell no. Until 200 years ago, the mermaids lived in the shrine. Then in fire and smoke, it sank. The mermaids? Avast, ye landlubbers, stay out of me way. Cope says he saw a shining object fall. Where's Cope? This town used to be prosperous 200 years ago. I guess you're just taking the your elder's word for it. You have legs! Yes. Yes, we do. But is this a town of, like, people with, like, fish parts? Close out sail near the oasis in the western desert. Okay. Is that that's a fucking dragon. Fables say that when the shrine sank, many treasures were lost. Also, they tell of a cryptic stone plate. My brother, Dr. Une, has studied Lefinish, the language of the sky warriors. If he had the slab, he could teach it. $300 gold at this point is nothing. You could be charging 3,000 and I wouldn't care. Okay, though, what's this dragon got to say? I saw Bahamut, or Bahamut, but to be honored as a true warrior, I must return with proof of my courage. Don't you tell us where to go for that? No, he doesn't. That's interesting. I thought I've never talked to him without being promoted before, so I've actually never seen his... I saw it north, near the waterfall. Believe me, I think it was a robot. A robot near the waterfall, huh? Until 200 years ago, the power of water brought us good fortune. I made a submarine to save the mermaids, but to go deep enough it will require oxyale. Wait, so this is the first Final Fantasy with a submarine? Huh. Wow. It's been so long since I talked to her without the oxyale that, So now we've got options. We can go talk to Thomas and get our class promotion. We could go up to that waterfall and see about that robot that guy was talking about. And we can also go out to the Western Caravan near the Oasis. And we're actually going to go out to the Western Caravan near the Oasis because we need to buy from the guy who's out there. And he'll be there, but like, we need to go ahead and, since we're here already, we might as well go get it. And I need to wrap this up. I'll wrap this up after we get our class promotions. Recording for an hour 20 minutes. I thought the bulk of this episode was going to be the volcano, but no. It's actually the ice cave and me blabbering. Okay, so I don't know why her father wants to conduct business all the way out here. Hey look, it's a worm. I have no idea if it's weaker or the same strength as a wyvern. Absolutely no knowledge about that. You know that it's dead. Okay, so it's another one of these things, like how the fuck are you supposed to know this? I guess they just wanted you to put two and two together. What are these trees doing in the middle of the desert? Well, this is the Oasis. And it's a unique merchant. And all he sells is a bottle. For 50,000 Gs. Can I buy a second one? No, I don't want to buy a second one. Why does he sell 2 bottles? Pop! A fairy appears and then is gone. And now the Oasis is gone as well. Which is good, because... Oops, saber teas. Pretty tame, if you ask me. Alright. Groovy. Now then. Ow. Okay. So where's Bahamut? Well, he's on these islands. Specifically, I believe he's in this hole? I want to say he's in this hole. Yep, it's this one. Although, with this being in the same sitting as the ice cave, I'm having a stress response again. Oh god. It's a lot of candles. Let's see, let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 26, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72 sets of 3 candles. So 72 times 3, there are, what is that, 216 candles in this room? What the fuck, man? Look at Bahamut though, he looks like he got a mustache. And he doesn't turn to talk to us. The tale of a rat proves your courage. I shall give you the honor due true warriors. Swing! Oh, we got Tully. And if you come here before you have the rat tail, he'll tell you to go to a castle in the east and procure proof of the courage or whatever. Yeah, I kind of get that. So now, this is what we look like in our class promotions. Let me show you what Carl looks like walking around. Look at this stud. He's actually got hair now. He's a blonde. He's ripping out of his shirt now. He's so buff. And Vire got like a layered cape. Kind of looks like a hunter from Bloodborne. Actually, hunters from Bloodborne kind of look like red mages from this, but you know, whatever. When you actually get completely covered in blood in Bloodborne, I made a joke that you look like red mage to my friend when Bloodborne was new. Ever since then, I've thought of red mage as blood mage. So, anywho, that's long enough for me for now. Next time we'll go into all these holes, giggity, and yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll go back and we'll investigate that waterfall, and we'll do a little bit of exploring next time before we carry on. So, until next time, stay safe, have a great day, like and sub if you like, and I'll see you again.